Hey man, shifting on a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not watch the Grammys, but of course I've heard several different things. Of course, I did catch Kanye and his wife. Uh, what you think about the Grammys and all the knickknacks and theatrics?
And listen, man, why does Kanye? I would love to know why does Kanye want us to see his wife being naked so much? Like he is so they like he has been trying so like he wants to. I had a whole sidebar conversation, right? Because somebody said that it was like a mind thing. It's all of that is really a dig to Kim Kardashian. Like it's a form of control that he is putting out there, right? It's almost like everything is a sub to Kim K from him though, right? Because she does kind of resemble Kim, right? And at the same time, she kind of has the body that Kim had before, right? And so she's younger than Kim though, right? And so I would love to ask him, like, bro, why do you want us to see your girl's body so badly, bro? That's one thing. That like it was a matter of time before complete nudity came. It was just the next thing and the next step in the evolution. Um, I did see a lot of the Grammys though, bro. And listen, one of the things that I'm always blown away by is that I think that for me, especially when the Grammys come out, I'm typically in artist mode a lot. So I'm usually not aware of a lot of the music that's out because I'm usually mixing music, listening to music, writing music, producing. So it's like when the Grammys come out, it's a good opportunity for me to see artists that I've never didn't hear a single song from and everything like that. So I thought that that was one of the things that was real cool. Um, I think that the second thing that I thought was real dope is that I was glad to see Dochi win. I'm not gonna lie, I was late on the Dochi train, but when I got hold to it, I'm there. I'm a big fan of Dochi, bro. And so I think that so I absolutely love I like her performance. I like listen. I think Dochi is going to be the quintessential female rapper, bro. I think that here's what I think. I think that Dochi has a combination of everything, right? I think that she has the performance of Doja Cat. She has the bars of Nicki. She has the showmanship of Meg The Stallion and Cardi B. And I think that to be honest with you, the only thing that she doesn't have is that genuine ratchetness that everybody likes about Glorilla. But I think outside of that, I think that Dochi can be the one because she got them bars that like a Rhapsody might have. By the way, I was glad to see Rhapsody finally won a Grammy. So I the Dochi was it. And listen, bro, we two other things. Beyonce winning, right? First black artist to win a country music album. That's what I do wonder. Does it mean more to her that would it have mean more to her to win the CMA than the Grammy for that album, country music?
See, that's what you and I were having that discussion, and you said you were leaning more towards her being. She would probably have liked to win the CMA more, and think think well because then you're saying you're accepted by the
By the
people.
peoples.
Yeah, I personally think the Grammy again. I would say the Grammy just because that's recognized by your peer, like everybody, right?
Right.
And but does it feel like a consolation prize because you didn't win the CMA? I can understand why that, but I will say this, right? I've seen more people upset about her winning the Grammy, like they put that over the CMA. So, like, I think the outrage was going to be there regardless.
I agree. But I do think here's the thing about it. It would be like this. It would be like to me, this is why I think that she didn't win the CMA, regardless of if the album, if she won a Grammy for. that means that it is a stellar album, right? So let's just say quantity, quality, everything like that. It's up par. It's up par. I mean, it's up there on par. But I think that it would be like if Miley Cyrus won best R&B album. She put out an R&B album and she wins it at the BET Awards, right? Or if Miley rapped and she won best rap album at the Source Awards or the BET, the Hip Hop Awards. It's like that. It's like regardless of you putting the album out, you're putting this one on now for this subculture of people, right? This people, and you at least want it to be accepted by them. So I think that I honestly believe though that it's country, right? And I do believe that there's a certain level of appreciation that I think that she would have had that she put out a country album and the CMAs accepted this as one of theirs. And yes, we'll go ahead and you can get this album of the year. Not just saying we just gonna give it to you as like a consolation or yeah, we appreciate the attempt. It's just I think that if she would have won the CMAs, I think that it would have been genuine acceptance from that particular targeted audience. Whereas too, I think that the Grammy winning is more from the musicianship behind it, the album and everything like that. I don't think that it was the culture movement and acceptance from that genre that I think that she would have gotten by winning the CMA though. But
See,
I
but
loved it though.
here's the thing. I love it too, but I also understand the outrage because
Sure.
yeah. So my thing is I am okay, but this is the part that I don't like. When people say, "Why did she win country?" That wasn't even a country album. And then I ask you, "Did you listen to it?" No. Well, then how you gonna
Yeah.
say it's not country if you ain't listen to it? Like that's a whole different thing. But if you're like, I can understand the gatekeeping of what you feel like is yours. I understand that because Macklemore ain't put out a rap album since he won rap, whatever he won. He's been
He
so
won over Kendrick and Jay-Z.
that's what I'm saying. And we lost it because of that, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, why can't it can't be it can't you can't we can't have it both ways to where it's like, well, that's Beyonce. She ought to be able. No, I mean, I understand why they probably feel the same way because we felt a certain way about, I mean, even as good as what's my boy that played in the new White Men Can't Jump. Uh
Jack Harlow.
People get upset with him sometimes.
I do sometimes still.
That's what I'm saying. So I can't be
I do.
upset. I can't be upset with people being upset that she won for a genre that like it's
I think
weird.
that it's different. I think that it's different because Jack Harlow is a rapper, right? He isn't like a singer. He isn't a pop singer. He isn't like Post Malone. He is a rapper, right? He's a white rapper, and I think that that's different. I do. I get what you're
I don't
saying.
think it's
I
different because I feel like even with Macklemore, right? He's a rapper. I'm saying I think that we feel some type of way that you have basically infiltrated our culture and you are spitting on everybody else that's been doing this, that's been here, that's grinded and done this, and you come and put your little spin on it and now you win like that. They feel some. So what I'm saying is I can't be upset if they feel like that belongs to them and Beyonce is trying to come and
I
again,
feel that I do.
yeah,
I understand that completely because
right.
it would be almost like Andre 3000 doing the whole wind flute album, and then there's a whole people who that's all they do, and Andre 3000 come in and win Grammys from
Classical
this, and
album of
it's
the
like
year or something.
yeah. So I get that. But here's the thing that I thought that was like the most mind blowing thing that I thought of the Grammys is Kendrick Lamar winning, sweeping. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I think so crazy of it. Because imagine this though, bro, right? Imagine that the Grammys being considered the pinnacle of the pen, the pinnacle achievement of which greatness is measured by a lot of people. It's the pinnacle of musicianship. It's the pinnacle of composition, right? And someone wins the album of the year, song of the year, video of the year. because they basically are telling the world that they think you a PDF out here, though, right? And outside of that, everybody there, and you got to think, if everybody's there, these are fellow musicians. So these are people who are technically your peers. They are just chucking it up while he is winning because everybody is rooting for him for a song where he is telling people. And what got me the most is when he won and they played the song and the timing. The timing was he dapped the people on up. First verse is still going and everything, and trying to strike a chord, and the whole crowd says, and it's probably A minor. And then listen, I immediately thought, you can't, when he's trying to sue Universal, and because they're pumping the song, it seems so, it's so much of an organic. I was telling Neat this yesterday, that I think the last time I remember a song being so universally accepted in hip hop probably was, and when I say universal, I mean that it's anywhere you go, some people know some of the song, right? I think it had to be 50 Cent in the club, bro. Because I remember when In the Club came out, I know some of everybody who was a casual fan of hip hop, everyone knew. And I think that Not Like Us is probably the biggest single that I can think of since then, though, bro.
Yeah, but just think what's gonna happen on Super Bowl.
Yes, and that's the thing I think that's the craziest to me. It's like I understand that you were trying to sue these people, but bro, like the Grammy, 13,000 people voted, right? And that's the thing about this isn't like a Billboard award or you know what I'm saying, one of those kind of things. This is the Grammy Association, right? So 13,000 writers and voters submitted this, right? So if it's a popularity contest, I understand that the billboards typically are, American Music Awards typically are. But bro, like that means that your peers think that he smashed you on this song, though, bro. And it's just, I thought that boy Drake had to be sick, bro. He got to be somewhere sick. That forever, it's etched in the history books that this man won a Grammy from a diss record where he is telling everybody in the world that he think you a PDF, bro.
Yeah.
Him and Ack are sick somewhere.